welcome to Sewing with Girly. Today we have a special guest, my big brother.
Hi!
We are going to be making handkerchiefs because all the stores are out of tissues and toilet paper. So we're going to need to blow our nose. And we're going to be doing it by sewing machine and thread and needle.
What you'll need is a fat quarter, a ruler, thread, and a sewing needle or sewing machine.
Ask a parent or guardian if you are allowed to cut, and if you are not, have them help you. We are going to be cutting it 18 by 18 inches. So, you need to do this if you're doing the machine sewing or if you're doing the hand sewing. So, let's start cutting.
I'm going to show you how to hand sew your handkerchief. So what you're going to want to do to start is to roll the edges just a little bit so that the raw edges are covered. So see this? You don't want to see that. Right there. Okay. So do that. And you want to do the entire length of the handkerchief. Okay, so you're going to want to have enough thread to work the entire length of one side of the handkerchief. So, to stitch, you're going to want to go through the roll.
The first one is a little tricky.
It is very tricky. And you're going to want to keep the roll nice and neat and still rolled.
So you might need a grown-up's help to begin with.
So then you're going to stick it through the main part of the handkerchief. Just a tiny little stitch. Tiny. And then back through the top layer of the roll. Not the whole roll, just the top layer. And then you're gonna want to go about an inch. And that is one stitch completed.
So you go from inside the roll, down, underneath to the front of the handkerchief, and then back up, and then up through just the top layer of the roll, over about an inch, and now you're going to start your second stitch.
So what you're going to want to do for the second stitch is do a tiny little stitch in the main part of the handkerchief, and then go back through the top layer of the roll and go about an inch, and that is your second stitch. Now you want to do it all the way across the length of the handkerchief.
And what happens when you reach the end of this side?
Then you're going to want to turn your handkerchief and roll the next side and continue with your stitches.
Hello, it's me again, Girly. So now we are going to be doing the sewing machine version. And we are going to be using a normal sewing machine foot. And we have to roll the edge like you did in hand sewing. Place it under. place it under. So just that tiny little piece of that foot is off, and the needle would go straight on the fabric. Let me just fix mine a little bit. There we go. Now, let's start sewing. You have to make sure you sew in a very straight line to make this work.
What do you do when you reach the end?
Once you reach the end, you take yours out, and if you have the cutting part of your machine, use that. When you're done, all you do is just roll down this and then continue sewing down your handkerchief until it is finished with the rolls. We just finished our easy peasy handkerchiefs. Make sure to make a couple more so when some are in the wash, you can keep blowing your nose. But remember, wash them often. These are great for saving tissues and toilet paper, and these are also great for springtime allergies.